Hello guys. Alright, I'm gonna put my towel up. Oops. I'm not here. I may have to do a little work to straighten the bounce house away before I put the sun's behind a cloud right now. So it's not that bad out here. Let's pull that up here. Just gonna kind of pull that up all the way. Pull this down. There. That should be good, I think. Let me go check out. Actually, I'll bring you guys with. So yeah, it's kind of nice. We got a little shade right now. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, oh. This tarp has gotten a little messed up here. And the wind has just even done a number on the tarp underneath this. It's kind of scary. I made it out here. I'm not going to probably be out here obviously too long today, but maybe I'll get out here earlier tomorrow. Let's see. I wanted to get a little tanning time in today. Hopefully I think this, yeah, I think that's as good as that's going to get. Let's check out. The sides, yeah, it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like a bunch of rocks. Oh, here today there's a little creature over here though that's gonna end up. Better get out of there. It's like a little spider or something. There it goes. Yeah, get out of there, fool. No, it's not even a spider. It's some kind of bug, gnat, or something. Okay. How would I get this out straight? There, that's probably good. I got my hands a little dirty, but I guess I can wash them off in here. Alright, let's flip the switch. Because I'm sure I'm going to get warm up. Alright, that's how fast it goes up. Whoops. My sweater has been this whole time. I thought it was dark out here. Whoops, I forgot. I better go in and put my sweater on. That is funny shit. I'm going to turn the water on here. That is so funny. I had no idea. Whoopsie. Here, let's see. How do we do this? Oh, wow. I feel like, oh, this thing is up too high. I was like, what is going on here? That's what the problem is. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. smell it. I can smell the barbecue. I'm so jealous today. Okay, so this is when I'm wearing the tiny bikini again. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to... I'm like just not going to be able to show when I... No. When I turn over, that's for sure. I'm just not going to be able to show that if I have to lay on my stomach. I'm wearing the G-string. I just feel like it's a little too indecent for the YouTubes. I'm like even hoping, I think this is a decent angle though, hopefully. I'm like, this is such a teeny bikini. It's the bottoms I worry about. Mostly, for the most part. Oh, I forgot to turn the water on, duh. Well, that's okay, I can chill. It's not that hot right now because the sun is like behind the clouds, so I'll do that. When I start getting too hot and the sun actually comes out, if it does, I'm sure it will. I gotta get back. I feel better now. My body's rested. I gotta get back to doing my tanning streams, get my tan on. The summer holidays are over. Yeah, it's supposed to be like over 100 out here, but it doesn't feel like it because of the cloud cover right now. It's not super cloudy out either. The sun just happens to be behind like a cloud right now. That means we think about the frozen cotton candy cloud. I'm hungry. I need donuts, guys. Please help. Here we go. Now the sun's starting to come out. Oh yeah, that's definitely getting warmer. You know what sounds good right now? A croissant sandwich. Like a nice, like a cold sandwich on a nice croissant. Like Red Robin, that sounds good. We don't have any Red Robin out here. I always liked the BLT, isn't that what it was called, on the croissant at Red Robin? I haven't been to a Red Robin forever. They're good. It's a good sandwich. Oh yeah, I'm glad I came out here. It feels good. Oh, it's a little bit of a breeze though. I think I'm going to be getting back to my tanning streams and starting earlier, hopefully. I need to get out here earlier and not be distracted by people wilding out the night before. But I just couldn't pass up the earlier recap stream today. It was too juicy. I had to sacrifice a little bit of my tanning time. Like half of my tanning time. It was just too crazy. And I was like, if someone doesn't document it, because I feel like people let her slide way too much. I was like, if someone doesn't document it, like I was even kind of surprised to see it, but I was happy to see it clipped on IP too. Okay, I'm gonna turn the water on because I was like, my gosh, my freaking belly button is so pale. Because I was like, if someone doesn't document this, like, there's about to be some issues. See, I'm like, I don't even want to like forget and like turn around because I feel like it's slightly indecent, y'all. I don't know what to say for myself. This is an adults only stream, that's for sure. I'll say that. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get out here sooner. I was busy on the Oregon Trail. Trying to get my party to Oregon safely and watching Squid Game. And I'm like, is there going to be a season 4 or is that the end? Are they going to leave it like a trilogy, 3-season show? Because the ending, it could have been either one. It could certainly go on if they wanted it to. Oh yeah, now it's getting hot. Now I'm feeling that heat, those heat rays. Woo. As soon as the sun came out from that cloud, it just heated up like an oven out here. It's crazy. That's a desert for you. I put my body butter on. So you guys can probably tell. I'm all like, oh my gosh, that barbecue smells good. That is my dream come true. That's what I want. Where's my husband, yo? I just want a man that can barbecue and is a good man and is sexy. At least to me. I don't think that's asking for too much. It has to be a charcoal barbecue. You better brush up on your barbecue skills, guys. If you want a chance with me on your charcoal barbecue skills, because that's what I want. I want a man that can barbecue me up some food on the charcoal barbecue grill. Because I love that. The taste of summer. I'll prepare the food. I'll even sit there and try to grill it as long as he can keep the damn grill going or whatever. That's what I need help with. That's the issue for me. I have had issues trying to keep the grill going in the past. But yeah, we could do it up. Shish kebabs, a barbecued chicken, burgers, steak, whatever. Hot dogs, I don't give a shit. I want all that on there. Corn on the cob, I don't care. Put it all on it. Put it all on the Barbie. as far as I'm concerned. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is heaven right here. I feel like I'm like in heaven. This is just like laying out here getting tan, knowing I can go cool off in the bounce house, smelling the smell of barbecue. It would be more heavenly if I could actually eat some barbecue, but smelling the smell is just, that's heavenly in and of itself. So you got to be grateful for the little things. If you're grateful for the little things, if I'm grateful for the smell of barbecue, maybe one day I'll get to eat the barbecue. That's the way I look at it. See, and I can't date like an AI boyfriend because they can't barbecue. Not yet, anyway. I don't know how that would work. That'd be crazy if like you got like a robot and it was like super good at barbecuing. I would feel bad, but I'd be happy. It'd be like Rosie from the Jetsons. Give myself a robot that can barbecue. Bro, I'm getting hot AF already. I'm like super moisturized, but yeah, my face is, which is probably what's making my face get sweaty quicker, but yeah, my face is starting to get a little sweaty. So I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July weekend. I know I did. I'm good. I'm recovered now from the 4th of July weekend. It took me a minute. It took me a couple days. Sunday I didn't really do anything. Monday I didn't really do anything. Because I was like, yo, I'm trying to recover. Yesterday I was pretty good. Sunday I was a hurting unit though. Like my body was sore. I could have used a massage on Sunday, but I didn't get one. So I just slept and recuperated at home. And now I feel a lot better today. A lot better. I'm ready to get back at everything. Get back to work, back to the normal routine. Even though I just want to play Nintendo Switch. I don't know, I've been wanting to play video games recently. I think it's because I haven't been gaming for so long. So now I kind of want to game again a little bit. Which is a terrible time to be wanting to game in the summertime, because it's like, I already don't have time in the summertime because I want to be out here tanning, which I should be doing most days. You know what I want is another freaking, I don't know how late I'm going to be out. Probably late. I probably won't get it today. I want another boba so bad. I've been craving a mango boba so bad. Because that mango, ever since I tried it, because that mango boba was actually so yummy. I loved it. And I just want another mango boba. So maybe tomorrow. I do think I want to do another tanning stream tomorrow, but I think I want to start earlier. Oh shit, hold on. I don't want to forget that I have the water on. It could probably go a little bit longer. It's not too bad at all yet. I don't want it to go super high though. Because I'm going to have to drain that thing out later. And I do feel like I'm still kind of experiencing a little weirdness with my right shoulder from the subluxation, but it's getting, better. I can't believe how crazy Squid Game was, season 3. Again, I'm not going to give anyone any spoilers, but oh my gosh. I do think it was the best season yet. It was my favorite season, just like with White Lotus. I feel like I liked season 1. I really loved season 1 of Squid Game. Season 2 was alright. It was my least favorite season, and season 3 I think was now my favorite season. And that's kind of how I felt about White Lotus. Like season 1, I made myself watch it. It was really a slow burn, but it was good after I watched the whole first season. Second season was good as well. It was okay, but it was my least favorite season of the 3. And the third season was definitely my favorite season. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm totally getting sweaty out here. Yeah, Sheridan's become obsessed with these gems, and she just wants to go to the dollar store like every day to see if they have them. And like we just went yesterday and they didn't have any yet. Holy shit, it's so hot. Alright, I'm taking you guys with me. We're gonna go in the bounce house in the water because I'm sweating. Holy shit. I gotta cool down a little bit. Oh, maybe I'm like, there's barely any water in here yet, which is not good. That's better than nothing, but I do need a little bit more in here for sure. I'm gonna need a little more than this. I'm gonna need a little bit more. This is not quite cutting it for me. It's good, like I said, it's better than nothing. I'm glad I got to sit in here and cool down for a second, but I'm gonna definitely let it fill up a little bit more. Wow, okay. I think too when I get this tan line done in the front or whatever, I'll be able to work on my booty some more too. I can do it. I just can't really do it while I'm like streaming. Not yet. Not in this bikini yet. Alright, well this is feeling really nice and refreshing at least. It's pretty much just what I needed. A little bit more on my back, okay. Just turn the shoes around. Alright, I'll grab you guys and we'll get going. Whoa. I love my Crocs too. Those are like the best shoes ever. They're so like, I feel like I have fuzz on my face or something now. But I just feel like these shoes are so like reliable. I love them. Like my Crocs have somehow stayed like really clean. As there's something on the bottom right now, but they really have. They've stayed like really clean. I try to take good care of all my stuff, but somebody said that if I leave them in the box and I like don't wear them, that they'll like dry out because they're like foam and then they'll like fall apart. So I haven't been doing that. I wear them all the time, but I just am really careful about it, and I try not to get them dirty, and I've been doing a really good job, I feel like not ruining them, like just gently wearing them and not getting them all scuffed and filthy, thank God. Yeah, this feels good. I kind of do, since I got a late start today, I kind of want to lay out here as long as I can, as long as I'm getting sun, and just get as much sun as I can today. And I don't know what I'll do after this. Maybe I'll go to I don't know. I don't need to go, well, I kind of do. I need to get some more soda. Even if I just buy like one little bottle of soda or two. So I do kind of need to run out somewhere. So I might end up taking her to the dollar store later. I forgot about that. Just to get soda because like my EBT still doesn't kick in for another couple days. And I need to have my Mountain Dew. I gotta like do my dew pretty much in the morning. Like the last couple days I didn't have any caffeine and I felt so weird. I was like, ugh, I just felt out of it. Let me see. It's getting a little bit better. It's not quite all the way there. Bro, that thing is kind of like leaking a little bit, which sucks. I was supposed to patch it and this year before I put it all out, and I totally forgot the bottom of it. It should be an easy fix though. There's just like a little tiny like tear in the bottom of like the pool, and it does leak a little bit because of that, but it's like a tiny amount, so it doesn't really affect it. But I would like to get that patched up so it's fixed by next year. Because they do have the patches and stuff that come for it. I saved them and put them in my drawer. I don't know if there's glue though, which is really weird. I can't remember. I'll have to like look closer. I feel like there wasn't. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, what do I just use? Super glue or something? I don't know. Maybe. I do have the instructions though, so maybe there's somewhere where it talks about it. Hopefully. I think there was instructions that came with the patching little kit too, possibly. I can't remember. If there are, they're still in there in the bag with the patches and stuff. Hopefully there's some adhesive, I don't know, or it tells you what kind you need to use. I still gotta do my couch cushions and do my couch cushion stream. That's gonna be coming up soon. I just, like, I had to get through the 4th and her birthday and stuff. And now that I'm, like, recuperated from that, like I said, I can get back to my projects and stuff I need to do around here. Do you guys think Alex was just trying to one-up me last night by getting kicked out of the bar? Doesn't it seem a little weird when you think about it? Like going to Cali to see a guy that she likes, same thing as me. you know, and then get kicked out of a bar. Like, I almost feel like she's doing this on purpose. I don't know. Could be scripted. She could be practicing the old good times technique of crying on demand. She could be studying under good times as acting methods, you know. Maybe she's like his protege. How's the water? Oh, good. I think we're good now. Hold on, I gotta turn the water on. Have to go there again soon already. It's crazy. But yeah, it is hot as a biscuit out here today, guys. I'm sorry I can't really see the chat even. I can kind of see it. I can see that it's still on, but my eyesight's not that great. I don't have my reading glasses on. But TTS and media is on through Power Chat if you guys really want to say something to me. TTS is $3. Uh-oh, did I mess my towel up? Perhaps. I might have messed it up a little bit. And media is $5. And I'm sorry I didn't post my links because I wanted to just hurry up and get out here and not wait heated. I'm not really surprised. It feels pretty warm. I don't care. I don't think I've made a single dono today on the last stream or on this stream, which is pretty fucked off. So I really don't care. If my phone overheats, it overheats. I'm not going inside to like let it cool down. I'm going to continue with my tanning, and that's my goal today, is get my tan on. And if my shit overheats again, then probably the stream will stay off for the rest of the tanning stream will probably be over. Unless, like I said, unless I make, because I care more about my tan than I care about streaming for free. That's for sure. So if no one appreciates me, then there's no reason to continue streaming my tanning stream. I had quite a few people in my chat earlier. I don't think I got any donos though, which is a bummer. I wasn't on cam, but I was serving up some spicy hot Kobe beef and some piping hot tea to the Carterverse and beyond. And that's the good thing I forgot. My speaker will let me know if my phone dies or overheats, because my speaker will disconnect and then I'll hear the noise. I don't care. I'll have fun in the sun without y'all if my phone keeps overheating and I don't make any donos, because I'm just enjoying being out here in the sun. I put my body butter on. I don't want to waste it. I'm not wasting my body butter. I want to be out here getting my tan on, babies. if the phone can't hang, then if chat and the phone can't hang, then it can't hang. I don't know what to tell y'all. Baby, that's just the way it is, baby. Oh, baby, that's just the way it is, baby. That's gonna be just the way it's gonna have to be, I'm telling you. If I've got any Cash App since I've been out here, I'm sorry. And if I have, then I'll probably, and if my phone overheats, then I will restart my stream later on in my bikini, probably inside. I'm not unreasonable. I'm not a scammer. I'm not an unreasonable person. But it needs to be reciprocal here. I'm a giver. I'm a generous person. I am, but I don't want to be walked all over or taken advantage of either. You know? I'm an empath, but I'm not a fool. I have healthy boundaries. My boundaries are very firm. But I'm not an irrational person. I am a forgiving person. But again, forgiveness means, there has to be change that accompanies that as well. It can't be just lip service. And actions really speak louder than words. When it all comes down to it, that's always a fact, And there is a difference between healthy love and unhealthy love and obsession and, I think healthy communication is important, but playing games is not going to do anyone any good, and it only pushes people away. But yeah, you got to do like the shadow work, y'all. You got to take accountability. And even if you don't feel all the way wrong, I get it. But think of like where could you have done better, movie? You don't have to be like, oh, I'm a loser, I fucked up, and like be all like hard on yourself. But you could be like, oh, okay, well, just little ways that you could improve things. And as you start improving things in your life in little ways, it'll start to accrue. It'll be easier to improve more and more things. It'll add up, and your life will get better and better. But if you sit there and feel sorry for yourself all the time and you don't take responsibility and you fucking blame everybody else and point the finger at them, then the shit's not going to get any better for you. Like if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten, you know what I'm saying? What you've always had or whatever. And I know I've come way too far in my journey, in my spiritual journey, to let anybody drag me down to a super low vibrational level again. Just like I was talking about the Alex situation, and there's so many red flags there, that there's so many things along the lines that, maybe she doesn't have to blame herself, but she could take accountability for it and responsibility for it and be like, okay, well maybe for one, I would have nipped it in the bud as soon as somebody started telling me, oh, you don't remember meeting me, and I don't remember meeting them. No, that's a no-go, first of all. It's the first red flag. It's the first place she could have cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, don't travel somewhere like that you don't know anyone, or you don't have a plan B or whatever for a guy, I know people are like, oh, you were going to go see Blogger. Well, I lived in Spokane for 17 years. That's somewhere, normally my rule is I do not travel to see guys at all. If they want to meet me, they can travel to meet me. And usually when I do make an exception, it ends up being a bad thing. See, look at, Like, see, I jumped the gun, I made an exception there, and look, it didn't work out. But, so I just don't feel like there's any reason a lady needs to go travel to see a gentleman. I think if the guy's worth a shit, he needs to travel to see the lady. And my speaker did connect, right? Yeah, I think it did. I'm pretty sure it did. But, yeah, that's just crazy to me. So that was your second mistake. You know, and I don't know if she got completely catfished, if she video chatted with this guy or not. I thought she said she had, but who knows if that was the truth or not. I don't know. But see, like, that would not be able to be done. Like, if you have self-respect, you're not going to get catfished. If you have healthy boundaries in place, then that's not going to happen to you. And so you really can't blame anybody else for that happening to you, because you kind of let it happen. You have personal responsibility too. Like, you were a willing participant, Alex. Like, you went to California to meet this guy. You went to the bar. You were the one that was yelling and screaming at the bar in public and whatnot, and talking about violence and stuff that you wanted to do to people. You know, you have to accept at least some personal responsibility. And that's just an example. I'm just using the shit last night with Alex as an example. But, I mean, that goes for anybody. Even in my situation, like, for example, like with the CPS bullshit and stuff back in LA. Like, I had to go through hell. And, yeah, it wasn't justified. All that shit should not have happened. And it was all based on lies and bullshit. And I was basically treated like I was guilty until proven innocent, until I had to work hard and stay steadfast and persistent to prove myself innocent. I had to fight to prove myself innocent, and it took a long time. But even in that case, where, yeah, I wasn't breaking any laws, I really wasn't doing anything wrong. So what? I'm an American citizen. I'm a grown-up. So what? I was drinking in my own home. Big deal. Not against the law. So what? I was smoking weed in my own home. Big deal. Not against the law. But they still use that bullshit to try to fuck with me, and they did, and to fuck with my life, my child's life, you know, my parents' lives, everybody that was affected by that nonsense. But when I look back on it, I might not be like, oh, I was so wrong, I deserve that. I don't have to agree that was warranted, any of that bullshit that happened. But I can look back and go, you know what? I learned some valuable things from that, and that's that, you know, number one, don't be drinking regularly on camera, even if you're at your own home, if your kid's around and can be seen or heard. And number two, I don't ever smoke weed on camera anymore. Ever. People try to get me to. I know what they're doing. I'm not stupid. If I wanted to, if I felt comfortable doing it, I would. I know it's legal. I know I acquire mine legally from a legal dispensary. I pay tax on it. But at the same time, I'm not a dum-dum. I learned from my mistakes, you know? There's too many people that don't learn from their mistakes, and I'm not an idiot. I also am able to recognize when somebody is making a true change, or when, you know, I have discernment. When someone's actually making a change, or it's just lip service, or maybe somebody does make a change, or they start heading in a positive direction and then they backslide a little bit. I mean, because that's the journey sometimes, you know what I mean? That's why I don't judge people that I have seen really struggling to improve their lives and do better, even if they backslide a little bit. You know, it's like that kind of comes with the territory. That's kind of to be expected, especially when it comes to a spiritual journey. I understand that probably more than a lot of people that consider themselves Christian. I understand it from personal experience, you know. It's not a perfect journey. Just because you accept Christ as your Savior, it doesn't mean you're 100% instantly, your sins may be 100% instantly washed away, but that doesn't mean that you can just go on sinning and everything's all good. That means, I mean, yeah, it's inevitable we're gonna sin, but when we do need to try to at least be conscious of it and ask for forgiveness, and also try to not repeat it, you know? We have to at least try to follow Jesus Christ and try to follow his teachings. And repent, you know, when we do feel like we've backslid or we've stumbled and sinned. It's not like an easy journey. Like, once you accept Christ, you're walking on sunshine and everything's a piece of cake, you know? It's actually the opposite. But it doesn't really matter what happens in this realm here on this planet, in this training ground, you know, arena that we're all tethered to at the moment within our physical bodies. Because what really matters is the advancement of your soul, the advancement of your spiritual body and your spiritual identity and the afterlife, eternity. And I do believe that, like, if you don't get it, you might be reincarnated. You might have to keep going back here and repeating this stuff until you do start getting it and you do start leveling up, because I do believe that's what this matrix, training ground, whatever you want to call it, Earth, is for. Is to train us to get our souls. It's almost like a training ground to get our souls, like, on a higher vibrational level, so that we really are more ready to serve God, you know, even in heaven and in eternity. And, like, I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, what's the meaning? And I truly believe, and I've known this for years, and I believe that the meaning of life is love. It's almost like an experiment where God wants to see if we can all actually stop the warring, stop the fighting, and actually care for each other like he created us to. I think that's what his hope is for us, really. But I think we're a long ways away from that still. But I think once the collective consciousness is raised to that high of a vibration, I do believe that will like trigger the apocalypse, and it will be the end of this realm, because it won't be needed anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think, I hope and I pray and I doubt that that's going to happen within my lifetime. I don't think I'm going to, and I don't even think I want to. Maybe I could die right at the utopia part. I don't really want to live to see all the other shit, you know, after that in Revelation. It would be nice long enough to live long enough to see everybody like getting along and caring for each other in like utopia, and like when I'm like a really, really old woman and then I die. Actually, no, because I don't even think, unless Sheridan wants to be around for the end of the world, but I really don't really wish that on her either, because I think it's going to be scary, yo. It might be scary, I don't know. I need to read the Bible more, apparently, and study up. It sounds pretty scary to me. Even the angels are scary, like, so I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want to know about like Leviathan and all these other, you know, what's it called, the other one? Oh Lord, I'm having a like brain fart. Behemoth. Yeah, it's crazy. I was thinking about going to the grocery store, but I'm like, honestly, I feel like it would be cheaper. Like, it's probably cheaper if I just get fast food. Isn't that terrible when it's like more economical just to get like, honest to God, that's how expensive groceries have gotten these days, where it's like, I feel like I could get full and spend less getting like fast food than like if I went to the grocery store. Like, I honestly feel like it's at the point now where groceries are more expensive than like getting food out, which is completely insane. Completely insane. Completely ass backwards. I'm really, especially around like the 4th of July, I just feel like there's so much going wrong in this country that's like making me very upset and irritated and angry as an American. And I'm starting to feel a little duped, because I feel like what happened to make America great again? Just kicking all these people out of the country is not making America great again, while the grocery prices soar and natural-born American citizens like myself and my child can't afford to eat. It's some fucking bullshit. Feels more like fucking Soviet Russia or something than America these days. Even with Trump in off stream, I don't know. Is this even on? Because my thing didn't even go off. Why does it keep doing this? Yeah, see? Bullshit. Why does it keep going off my stream all of a sudden? It's fucking pissing me off. I'm getting fucking pissed. I almost want to go in and smoke some weed, but then I'm like, I kind of don't, because I'm just I want my sun. It's nice. I'm getting some sun on me, which is great. But my stream is certainly pissing me off today. There's like no reason for it to keep going out. Like my phone didn't overheat, so I don't know what the fucking problem is. I really don't understand it. I don't. Ah, that feels nice though. Nice and refreshing. You know what I want right now? I just got a weird craving for cheesecake. Cherry cheesecake. That actually sounds so good. I know I'm like, I want cheese fries and cheesecake. It's terrible. Cherry cheesecake and cheese fries, actually. But you know what? It got me started wanting that cotton candy cloud. Damn it. Now, like cheese fries and a slushie is always like my go-to summer snack that I love. My little summer indulgence. And I found a way to start making that, like I was talking about. I don't know if you guys heard me, probably not, because my shit got fucked up, but I was talking about my food hacks I like to do, like, because sometimes Taco Bell doesn't always have the nacho fries, and I want cheese fries. So I started getting, like, fries from, like, Burger King and getting the nacho cheese from Taco Bell, and then, like, getting, like, a side of the nacho cheese from Taco Bell and putting it on the fries, and it's so good. And I love that with, like, a cold slushie. It's really, like, really nostalgic for me, and it takes me back to, like, when I lived in the suburbs of Chicago, and we used to, as kids, like, ride our bike to this place called Louis West, and we used to always get cheese fries and, like, the ices or the slushies, whatever you want to call them. They're, like, Slurpees type things, slushies. We always used to get those there. And so I enjoy doing that, but I think I might have to do some shorts of, like, I have to try some more food hacks like that. Because I know people do it at, like, McDonald's and Taco Bell, but they do it with, like, McDonald's food, and then they, like, build their own McDonald's item or their own Taco Bell item. But I want to do, like, mix and match food hacks, because I think that's cool. And everyone might not be able to do them, which sucks, because they might not have those, you know, fast food combos in every town. But I still think it would be fun to share some of my personal faves. I had a new food hack, mix and match food hack. Oh no, I think I got my, I don't give a shit because I'm like about to wash my hand here. But I had a new mix and match food hack that I want to try. And I might have to make a video about it or something. That's what I was thinking. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I got enough. I got so much going on. But it would just be kind of a fun thing for me to do, just different type of content. I haven't been able to do, I'm really sad because I haven't been able to do another installment of Trisha's Cocktail Hour. I've only done the one with Jose, and then that's it. And I would really like to do more installments of that too. I don't want to say who, but somebody said, another streamer said that they were going to be coming to Vegas soon. I need to probably get a hold of them because I don't know if they're going to be coming or not at those dates. And so we might be able to do an installment of that. I don't know if they really drink though. Or they don't, I don't think they usually do. Hey, what's up, honey? Uh-oh. Just, oh, I guess. Oh no, that's terrible.
Let me read it to you. You got 2 plus 2 1. You got 2 plus 2 is 2.
Oh no.
He got 4 plus 4 was 4.
Oh no.
He got 10 plus 10 was 3, which is actually correct.
Right.
He got 5 plus 5 was 10, which is also actually correct.
Okay.
And he got 1 minus 1 was 1, which is also correct.
No, that's not correct. 1 minus 1 is not 1. 0.
It's 0?
Yeah.
Dang, that's also an answer too, 0.
Don't say that. Well, then he got that one wrong, actually.
So he got it wrong. Alright, so yeah, he got an F plus.
Okay, well.
And he got 85. And this is all the math I had to do too.
Yeah, I see that. That was Golden's?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're teaching him a little math too. That's good. It's probably
Also,
hard
he
for a cat though.
Also, he misbehaved, so he had a D. But I gave him an F because he misbehaved.
Oh no, because I was gonna say that sounded more like a D grade maybe, but that makes sense now.
Used to be a D plus.
Oh man, he really messed up, huh?
It's an F.
Oh man, he went down a whole letter grade. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that he learns and starts doing better in school. See how hard it can be to teach kids? Or cats? It's even harder probably to teach cats, I would imagine. Well, you're getting some practice being a teacher now, aren't you? Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. No way.
Yeah, I only have 2 of the really big pickles.
Right. Well, that's good then. Maybe you should use some of the smaller stuff.
I did. That's what it says.
Oh, well, perfect. Yeah, that's good for that kind of stuff.
But do you know how he answered the questions?
No.
Alright, so
Do you pick with his paw?
No. All A, B, and C questions.
Right.
And I put a piece of cat food. I got like a whole other sheet of paper.
On each of the answers?
Yeah, I put, no, not really, but I got an A, B, and C paper, and I put cat food on the A, the B, and the C.
Right.
Saw which one you took.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah,
There you go. At least you got that going for him, you know.
But I don't even know how many times he tried to walk away from the class.
Oh man, that's bad.
So that's why I gave him a full down grade.
I don't blame you, yeah. Sometimes you have to do that. He's lucky he didn't get detention.
I told
Huh.
him that's like the only way I got him to stop. Was I threatened him detention,
Good.
and then he stopped.
Oh man, someone's barbecuing. I can smell it. Can you smell that?
I think you're good.
I know. I think I might be barbecuing out here a little bit. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Can't you smell that?
No.
Oh, it's like, I swear, it's,
No,
it's
dude,
barbecue chicken, you know?
I think
Or ribs,
I
maybe.
think you're barbecue, Mom.
No, it's like barbecue chicken or ribs I smell
You're
now.
turning into barbecue chicken with?
Good, I'm about to eat myself then.
Alright, then you're gonna
I want the, oh my gosh, I would love barbecue chicken or ribs right now. I would, oh my gosh, let me tell you, that sounds so good.
You can kind of follow your limbs and everything, but...
No, there is one place around here we probably could get some barbecue
You're a
actually.
cannibal.
I don't know, they're kind of a pain in the ass to order from though. You have to like go in and then wait for your order. They don't like people to order ahead because it's like the same thing now as the damn bakery, where they said too many people ordered ahead and didn't come pick up their food, so they don't even take like orders over the phone anymore. So you have to go in and order your stuff in person, pay for it, and sit there and wait the whole time that they're making it. It's really stupid. I don't know why then they don't get some online thing or something where you could just pay and then they know it's already paid for and you don't have to sit in there and wait.
I was kind of hoping that you was going to give an F because I wanted to see how stupid he was.
That's not nice, honey, to say about your own baby.
Me and my baby don't know.
What?
We don't give their adoption.
No.
F
You're gonna disown him over his grades? Damn, are you Asian?
I was about, well, he's gonna be in Asia, because I'm about to send him into Asia.
Oh no.
I'm putting him in a box and putting that on a plane, and I'm gonna say bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye. There's been a lot of that going on lately. I think it's going to be a full moon pretty soon. I got to look and see exactly when that is.
Also, the first answer he got was he grabbed, with the 5 plus 5, he grabbed one answer with his paw and then ate the other answer.
Huh.
So he basically chose A and B, but then I forced him to choose one or the other. So he chose 10. And got it correct. Had he choose B, he would
Chosen, not choose.
had he have chose B,
Chosen.
had he have
Chosen?
chosen B,
Yeah, there you go.
then he probably would go to either detention or gotten an F, just a straight up F.
Just a plain old F, no plus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense.
he failed
He sure did, a little bit.
a little bit.
Could have been an F minus. That would have been way worse.
But he's gonna have to do. He and Taco are probably gonna have to do a lot of tests today.
That sounds like a good plan for them, especially.
Golden, since he failed this test, is gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. If you fail one of my tests, I don't go easy on you. If you fail one of my tests, that means you get 4 more tests.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. And not in my school, not my schoolhouse. And
You're a tough teacher.
yeah, and yeah, I want my students to learn.
That makes sense. That's good.
I've been staring at this L for so long, by the way.
Is that right?
I'm just like, my son is a failure.
Oh no, don't
My
say
son
that.
is a failure.
Don't say that. No, you know what? Hey, if he's failing though, you have to take some responsibility as the teacher too. You know, you got to think of it that way.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, yeah, maybe just because you didn't do anything wrong doesn't mean you can't take responsibility. Like maybe you can say, like, okay, well maybe he's not understanding in this teaching style. Maybe you need to try something different or try it in a different way that maybe could work maybe for him a little bit better, that he might understand better. Sometimes when you're a teacher like that, you have to adapt your lesson plan to fit your students' needs, you know, and make sure that they're learning. Because sometimes if a student's not learning, it's not always their fault. Sometimes it's the fault of the teacher too. Like me in high school, I couldn't learn algebra because my teacher didn't really care.
Well, I cared. I watched him and I asked him the questions one by one.
Well, maybe he just needs a little bit more review until he can remember the material for a test. Maybe he gets test anxiety or something.
I'm just gonna give him a test
Okay.
until he can learn not to have test anxiety.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, you're going to get him really used to tests, and maybe he'll get so used to them he doesn't have anxiety anymore. I don't really know how that works, but I guess it could work. I don't know. I never tried it.
Oh, I'm not having my school.
I don't blame you. I can't say I blame you there at all. Nobody wants that. Are you going back in?
Yeah.
All righty. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, they both do. They're both naughty. Dang cats. That was funny. So she's in there doing school with the cats, anything, so she doesn't have to clean out the table. I'm surprised she didn't want to come out here instead, but she's been supposed to, I've been telling her, she made a big mess on the table. She's been supposed to clean it off for days. I let it slide since before her birthday. I let it slide because of the 4th and her birthday, but it's like it needs to get cleaned up. And I've been telling her since then, like every day, and she's not been doing it. So that's a little bit unnerving. But I'm glad she gets to, she's having a little fun with her kitty, because kids do need to have fun. Even if she doesn't want to come outside and play outside, which is a bummer, but because I do wish she'd come outside more, but at the same time, I get it, it's hot as hell. I don't want her to get a heat stroke or something, so. I just know when I was a kid, you couldn't hardly keep me inside. Nowadays, it's like you can hardly get the kids outside. I felt like getting her this, and sometimes it does help. Sometimes she does want to come out, and it definitely does get her outside more than she was before, that's for sure. But it's not as much as I thought she'd be wanting to be out playing in the bounce house, unfortunately. Shit, if I had that when I was a kid, I'd been in it every damn day. If I could go in it now, I can go in the pool, but if I could go down the slide stuff, oh, forget about it. If it were like a little bit bigger and could like handle like an adult weight, oh shit, I'd be going down the slide in that thing. But yeah, so I don't know, there was another streamer that's supposed to be coming over it. I should find out if they're coming or not. And even if we do Tricia's cocktail hour, like if we want to meet up, I would only want to probably like stream for like an hour. And even if they don't drink, I could always have a cocktail as long as it's not going to like be like a trigger for them or something. I don't believe it is. Maybe at a different place this time would be cool. Change of scenery, but yeah, I would like to do some different little fun like segment type things or different little fun offerings for the streams, instead of just always, I don't know, I would like to do as many different things as I possibly can. So yeah, I would love to get back to Tricia's cocktail hour hopefully soon. Hopefully I will get someone on there that sometime this year. That would be great. Do another episode this year at some point. I know we're not going to be having Attila anytime soon, that's for sure, on Tricia's cocktail hour as a guest. Bummer, dude. Look at Good Times really blew it too, see? Because he wanted to turn it into something nasty, but it wasn't. He could have come out here and hung out with me and Jewel and Attila, and now probably never going to be able to. See that? See, he didn't know. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, most likely. That would have been fun, and that would have been a lot more fun, especially knowing what I know now, with what's been going on. Might even been down for the orgy. I'm just kidding. But no, it would have been a fun meetup, and to meet up and stream for sure. It would have been a fun get-together. No orgy. Hashtag no orgy. Hashtag platonic hangout. Other than me, Jewel and Attila, they could have been the ones getting, they could have had some PDA or whatever. That would have been fine. That's acceptable. But they would have been the only ones, so. But Good Times flubbed that. He fumbled that one, didn't he? Now it's never going to happen. See, he should have took advantage of the Jewel and Attila's generosity when he was able to. But actually, it's probably better for the best that he didn't, because, like I said, that would have probably killed me, because shit started kind of going wrong for me around that time. It was right around Halloween, and my kids' Halloween and everything, our Halloweens probably would have been all fucked up if he would have came, because I probably wouldn't have had enough time to do everything to be ready for Halloween. So Everything happens for a reason, you know. I'm a firm believer in that 100% of the time, not 50% of the time, because you know why? Because God is always in control. Not 50% of the time, 100% of the time. That's why everything happens for a reason. Oh, this is lovely though. This feels so good. Is my shit's on? Oh, somehow it is. Hopefully I'm still live. I have no fucking idea. It looks like I'm still live. I have no clue though. I just know that this feels amazing. I'm getting my tan. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do today. And even though I haven't been out here since like noon or something, I'm still feeling really good. I still feel like I'm making some good progress, getting some sun. This is exactly what I want to do today. I just want to like do this and maybe, you know, eat something before I go to sleep. I don't want to do a whole lot today. This is what I've been wanting to do for like days, is just really tan, relax, get really nice and hot and sweaty, and then go in there and cool off and come back out and get really hot and sweaty and get a lot of sun. I want to do this as like all week pretty much, if I can, and weekend even, as long as weather permits and my phone doesn't overheat. My phone can stand it, and weather permitting, I will most likely be out here tanning. I do think I'll stream it right now, even though you paupers don't deserve it because nobody's donating to it. I can't. I don't know. My phone keeps going off on me. I don't know if it's like slightly overheating. I don't know what the problem is, but I can't do it anymore. I've been out here tanning long enough with you guys. I don't think anyone's donating. I don't know. I don't think anybody gives a shit. I certainly haven't got any TTS or tanning music to let me know that anybody gives a shit that I'm out here doing this tanning stream. And frankly, I'm tired of battling my phone, so I'm going to end the stream now. I may or may not be back later on. I kind of doubt it tonight, but I will probably be back tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. Again, you can always donate to me via Cash App, even if I'm not live at the time. And that will also help determine whether I will be doing future tanning streams or not, and whether it's worth my while to even battle with this fucking phone. With it continually trying to shut off on me or overheat or whatever the fuck is going on. But right now I'm going to end my stream. I'm going to finish getting my tan on. I'm going to sun my buns. I'm going to chill out and just relax for the rest of the day, I think. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be back later tonight. I kind of doubt it, but either way, make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications on, so if I do go live, you will know. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you just for being here with me today and chatting, and I will be back and chatting soon, and hopefully back in tanning, streaming, what do you call them? Tanning streaming? I don't know. Live streaming my tanning again, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. It might not last super long now with these higher temperatures because, like I said, I think my phone is having like mini heat strokes or something, and I keep looking over at my phone, and then it's on like the lock screen, and it makes no sense why it's doing that right now, and I'm just over it. So I don't know if it's, like I said, having mini heat strokes and overheating and then turning back on or what, but I'm over it. Love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your day. And again, money talks, bullshit walks. So if you guys want to see more tanning streams and my nurse sister, then please donate to keep these tanning streams going. All right, love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.